In this lesson, I'm going to be showing how to create your table using guidelines in Adobe Fresco. Start by making a new layer that will go underneath all of the other layers on your image except for the painted background. Then select a square shape tool and change it into a rectangle that is larger than your page, but also fairly narrow near the bottom. You can decide how much larger you'd like it to be. It doesn't have to be terribly large, as long as you can see where it will be on your page. And then select a color that you want your table to be. I'm going to select a brown for a wood, but your color for your table is entirely your choice and completely up to you. Fill on a vector layer the rectangle on the edge of your paper. Then create a new layer. Using the color black, a vector brush, and the ruler, you are going to create some guidelines for yourself. My guidelines are going to connect the front of my table to the top corners of my artwork. Change your ruler direction so it matches to both of those locations. It may take a little finicking to get it to line up just right. Then draw a line that connects those two lines all the way across your paper. It doesn't matter if this crosses in front or behind anything else, because these are just guides to help you. In fact, take a moment and turn off all the other parts of your painting now, so all you're left with is the table that you're currently working on. Repeat this guideline process for the other side, connecting from corner to corner. Create the back end of your table by resetting your ruler to the 0 degree mark and choosing where your table is going to end. Connect the two lines from left to right after you've turned the ruler off. Erase everything above that line. You may need to zoom in to be careful not to accidentally erase the lines that you just created. Combine your line layers with your front of table layer by selecting the merge down option. Choose a new color that is lighter or brighter than the front of the table that you created. Use the paint bucket to fill that space. Starting with the lines themselves, you may need to zoom in quite a bit if your line was very, very narrow like mine was. You will notice that I'm having trouble filling mine in completely because there is a small gap in my lines. Once I close that in, I should be able to close in my tabletop without any further issues. I can also spend a moment to erase any of the table that goes outside of my canvas area. Be careful not to erase too much and going into the actual image area, but this is an option to help clean up your space.